In the sun-drenched landscape of ancient Israel, a figure of legendary strength emerged. A man consecrated to God from birth, his power woven into the very strands of his uncut hair. This was Samson, a judge of Israel, whose might was a divine gift. We see him, a whirlwind of righteous fury, wielding the jawbone of a donkey to strike down 1,000 Philistine soldiers, his long, dark hair flowing like a banner of defiance. His destiny, however, was not only one of battle, but also of the heart. In a bustling marketplace in the valley of Sorek, amidst the vibrant chaos of merchants and travelers, his eyes met hers. She was Delilah, a woman of captivating beauty, bathed in a soft, ethereal light that seemed to draw all gazes. For Samson, a man who had known only the harsh realities of conflict, her allure was immediate and overwhelming. A moment of profound captivation that would set the stage for his eventual downfall. Their story unfolds in the dimly lit, opulent chambers of the Philistine elite. The lords of the Philistines, desperate to neutralize the threat Samson posed, saw their opportunity in Delilah's influence over him. Before her, they poured out glittering piles of silver coins, a king's ransom for a single piece of information, the source of Samson's incredible strength. Her face, illuminated by the gleam of the silver, was a complex mask of avarice and inner turmoil, a decision being weighed that would alter the course of history. Thus began her campaign of seduction and deceit. 3 times she tried to pry the secret from him. First, she bound him with 7 fresh bowstrings as he slept, but he snapped them as if they were scorched threads. Next, she tied him with new ropes that had never been used, yet he broke them from his arms with effortless ease. Finally, at his instruction, she wove his hair into the web of a loom. But upon waking, he ripped the entire apparatus from its mounting, his frustration with her games growing. Each failure only hardened Delilah's resolve, her feigned affection a weapon she wielded with increasing desperation, accusing him of mocking her and questioning his love. "How can you say, 'I love you,' when you won't confide in me?" she pleaded, her tears a final irresistible assault on his heart. Worn down and pained by her incessant pressure, Samson finally relented. He whispered the sacred secret, the vow that had defined his life. His strength came from his Nazirite vow to God, symbolized by his 7 long braids of hair, which had never been cut. As he lay sleeping, his head resting trustingly in her lap, the trap was sprung. A man entered the quiet room, a sharp razor in hand, and methodically shaved the 7 locks from Samson's head. As the hair fell to the floor, a faint divine light that seemed to surround Samson visibly faded. The mighty warrior was left vulnerable, his covenant broken, his phenomenal power gone. His betrayal led him not to a swift end, but to a dark and humiliating existence. We find him in a gloomy Philistine prison, his eyes gouged out, his legendary strength replaced by the weary toil of pushing a heavy millstone, a spectacle of a fallen hero. But in his blindness and suffering, a seed of redemption began to grow, as did his shorn hair. For a great festival to their god Dagon, the Philistines brought the blind Samson to their grand temple to be mocked by the cheering crowds. Standing between the 2 central pillars that supported the massive structure, Samson prayed one last time to the god he had forsaken. He asked for his strength to return for a final act of vengeance. A divine power surged through him. His muscles bulged as he placed his hands on the pillars and pushed with all his might. With a deafening roar, the temple collapsed into a chaotic storm of dust and stone, burying Samson and his enemies together in a monumental tomb, his final act a testament to a strength that, even in death, could not be truly conquered.